We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Ronald Acuna, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward the National League batting crown. Next. Chris Archer will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Now batting, Dansby Swanson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Acuna digs in now. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
And he's got a chance to collect some serious hardware, individually and team-wise. If everything goes according to plan and he finishes strong, this team's going to play in October. And once you get to October, anything can happen.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
In the air now, out to right field. On the move is Polanco. He dives, but he can't get it. Swanson rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he grounds one briskly to short. Newman brings it in. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dyson's there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
That's ball two.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games. But for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race. But he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Polanco is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Braves lead this one 2-0. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Cole Hamels, one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball, early on in his career with the Philadelphia Phillies, was really almost the ace of those really good Philadelphia Philly teams. His best pitch, the straight changeup. His changeup was as good as it is now when he was in high school coming out of San Diego, California. 93 to 95, will throw the overhand curveball, but primarily a 2-pitch pitcher. Fastball and a lot of straight changeups.
First offering on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Though he's been stellar overall, his batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
Hamels ready with the 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Two and 2 to Adam Frazier. Here now the 2-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Newman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Nope.
And there's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting third, the center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Digging in, Brian Reynolds, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's in.
Reynolds is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And while he's been a dominant offensive force this year, a quick look at his last 10 games paints a bleaker picture. His batting average is below 250 over that stretch.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're still down. It's 2-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one, 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Fastball well outside.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he pops it up. But this will land untouched.
That ball's foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Full count to Ender Inciarte. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Stepping in for the Braves, Charlie Culberson. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Inciarte aboard here at first with nobody out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. Polanco on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting it, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 pitch. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Newman's got it. To Frazier at the bag. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch coming, here it is. Cole Hamels is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the stretch. A ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
1-2.
From the belt, the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Braves strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Gregory Polanco.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way.
That's ball 2.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle, and this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him.
Hey guys, that's the danger of falling behind in the show. You miss over the heart of the plate with count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hamels is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. Culberson is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Jose Osuna.
At the plate, Jose Osuna. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 1-0 home.
Yeah.
Runner at first here, one man out.
Nope.
Fastball just inside.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Polanco's on the move. Popped up. Freeman is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting 7, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Hamels comes set. Here's the first pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. A runner on first with 2 away. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail things here 2-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. The pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 strike.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Fouled off. Once again, a 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dyson's there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Acuna. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Newman fields it cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So coming to the plate, Freddie Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Nope. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that's over. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They're up 2-0.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats. And unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now here's the pitch. Gerard Dyson is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Chris Archer.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Chris Archer. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Pirates, the second baseman, Adam.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Standing in, Adam Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Fly ball to straightaway left. Ozuna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. The Braves on top 2-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. To short. Newman brings it in. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Ender Inciarte will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Here's the 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hard hit at third. He's right there. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Into the box now, Charlie Culberson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
1 strike now from Archer. High in the air out towards shallow right. Polanco coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Reynolds. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Settling in now, Gregory Polanco. First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
To the plate now, Colin Moran. Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna on the run. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. He popped out in his first trip. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Leading off to the plate, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch on its way. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Nope.
Down and away. It's a ball and two strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fly ball into straightaway left. Dyson's there. 1 away.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Cole Hamels. First offering on its way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the at-bat. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Dyson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Next will be Jose Osuna. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. The pitch.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Grounded to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Ready for another chance? Jacob Stallings hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The windup and the 0-1.
Inside ball.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Hamels peers in, and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Here's Hamels now on 2-0.
That's ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and the pitcher scheduled to bat next. That'll bring up Chris Archer. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two out with the man at first. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for Darno. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Atlanta leads it 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. Here's the first pitch to him. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1 on its way.
But down 1-1.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Count still full, 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Ready with the 1-0 pitch, and that's too high, ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
A runner at first with no outs here. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now a throw over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Marcell Ozuna comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1.
Nope, outside.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's low.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Clay Holmes takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Clay Holmes.
Travis d'Arnaud will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Holmes, a 27-year-old, he was a 9th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ready once again, Kevin Newman, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna on the move. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That misses. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. First and second here with nobody out. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the stretch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. First and second now, 1 man out. And he got him.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Next pitch from Hamels tonight will be number 73 for him in the ballgame. Hamels comes set. Here's the 0-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Third baseman, number 8, Charlie.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in the Georgia native, Charlie Culberson. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. One 0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. A runner at first with no outs here. High in the air out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. There he goes. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Dyson. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Cole Hamels.
So here now is the pitcher, Cole Hamels. 0-for-2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
Pull, that's inside.
The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here it is, the 3-0. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Ready with the 1-0. 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two down, runners at first and second. Two and one.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jose Osuna.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Just missing here. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
.30 pitch. Finds the zone. Strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And there's out number 1.
The batter, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Striding in once again, Jacob Stallings. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
1-1.
Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Gerard Dyson as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hamels into the windup. 1-0 on its way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Grounded weakly toward third. Fielded cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Michael Feliz will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. John Ryan Murphy will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 18.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. He's set, and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
The count 1-1.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 delivery. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Ready on 3-1, here it comes.
3-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. slider laid off for a ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And now a pitch on the way.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2. Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 28 on the season, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. To 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Now at the plate, John Ryan Murphy. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Now the 1-0. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Frazier. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. One out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Hit down the line at first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, Not short side.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. 2 out, nobody on.
Count 1-0.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still down 3-0. Nick Berti enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. It was a walk in his last trip.
The center fielder, number 11.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Berti hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was a first-round pick back in 2017.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Charlie Culberson.
Ready for another shot now, Charlie Culberson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Behind 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Markakis is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Braves strand one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Will Smith takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 51, Will Smith.
So stepping in, Brian Reynolds. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. The 0-1.
Ball, that's just out.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2. I got to count 2-2. Three balls, 2 strikes.
Gregory Polanco is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and Reynolds has himself a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Swanson brings it in.
Over to Albies. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. The Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings, in line for the win.
In now, Colin Moran, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Cole Hamels in line for the victory, showed the lead hold. A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So striding in, Jose Osuna. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Full count still. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Shane Green takes over on the mound now, as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Pablo Reyes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Count still at 1-2. The pitch. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cole Hamels earned his 9th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Cole Hamels. His record is now 9-5. The loss goes to Chris Archer. He falls to 9-10. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.